Can you really make money with AI on the GPT Store? Let's find out. Hi, it's Les and welcome back to my Make Money Forum channel. Now today we'll take a deep dive into the possibility of making money with AI and the emphasis being on GPT stores. Let's peel back the layers and see what's really going on here, shall we? Okay, so stick around to the end because you could be surprised here and I could save you a whole lot of wasted time, effort and heartache had you not watched this video. So what exactly are GPT stores and why are they gaining such attention? GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, which is a groundbreaking type of AI model. Okay, that's a mouthful, so let's break it down so we're absolutely clear what we're talking about. Right, first of all, though it's accurate to describe the GPT models as artificial intelligence, AI, this is a kind of broad description. So more specifically, the GPT models are language prediction models built on what is called the transformer architecture, hence the transformer bits. And the transformer architecture itself is simply a deep learning network. So that's the first part. Now what they do is they analyze natural language queries, known as prompts, and predict the best possible response based on their understanding of language, right? So to do that, the GPT models rely on the knowledge they gain after they're trained with hundreds of billions of parameters on massive language data sets. They can take input context into account and dynamically attend to different parts of the input, making them capable of generating long responses, not just the next word in the sequence or that type of thing. So for example, when asked to generate a piece of Shakespeare-inspired content, a GPT model does so by remembering and reconstructing new phrases and entire sentences with a similar literary style. So a GPT is a generative, it can generate responses, it's pre-trained, trained with huge amounts of data, and it uses deep learning to generate detailed, long responses based on what it's been trained with. Okay? Now you know that, you know more than 90% of people are hyping GPTs up. All right? Now, as businesses seek ways to harness the power of technology, GPT stores have emerged as platforms where users can create and sell GPTs, which are capable of delivering AI-generated content. From articles and blog posts to marketing copy and more, the possibilities are literally endless. Now, with all of that said, it's a simple concept. You input a prompt, the AI such as GPT-3 does the heavy lifting to generate the content that you need. That's the basis of it. Now, these platforms act as marketplaces, connecting users looking for AI-generated content with models that can deliver on those requests. But let's talk about the real meat of the matter, the potential to make money from these marketplaces. Can anyone, irrespective of their expertise, tap into this market and make a sustainable income? Now, to answer this, let's explore some pros and cons of GPTs. Firstly, GPT stores potentially offer a passive income stream. Now, once you've set up your virtual store and developed a solid reputation, orders can flow in without the need to actively seek out clients. Now, that sounds good, but not so fast. Just hold on. Maintaining quality control is crucial. Not all AI-generated content is flawless, and keeping high standards is imperative. You need to make sure that you're delivering the goods. So monitoring and maintaining performance is important. Suddenly it's not so passive, right? Now, on the flip side, the competition within GPT stores is absolutely fierce. With the rising popularity of these platforms, distinguishing yourself from the crowd can be an almost impossible task. It's so difficult. Now, it's essential to bear in mind that any income might not always be steady. The demand for certain types of content can fluctuate, or maybe it can disappear completely. So, for example, a GPT developed to suggest Christmas presents, for example, based on age, gender and interests, is purely a seasonal one. A GPT developed to capitalize on something that's trending in the news, for example, right now, will likely disappear forever once the trend has run its course. Now, scalability could be a major advantage. AI's ability to handle multiple requests concurrently provides the potential to scale up your operations significantly. Plus, you don't necessarily need to be an AI expert to get started. These platforms are designed to be user-friendly, making them accessible to a broader audience. All right. Now, let's look at some further challenges associated with the making money with AI and the GPT stores, right? Specialization is your key. You must identify a niche where your expertise or interests align with the demand. In other words, you need to make sure whatever you develop has sufficient demand to make you a sustainable income. That's very important. You can't just churn out any type of GPT that takes your fancy, not if you want to make a decent income, that is. As with any type of marketing, you need to do your due diligence and research just to make sure your creation at least has a chance of making you some money. All right? Now, this targeted approach can help you stand out from the crowd and attract clients seeking specialized content. As we alluded to before, you need to prioritize quality. While all AI handles the content generation, ensuring a consistently high standard is essential to getting positive reviews and ensuring repeat business. This again means the process isn't quite as set and forget as you might at first assume. Now, when those one-star and two-star reviews start coming in, you need to react quickly to identify and resolve issues with your GPT. You also need to invest in self-marketing. You'll need to leverage the platform's features to showcase your skills, build a solid portfolio, and cultivate a positive reputation. Testimonials from satisfied clients can go a long way in establishing credibility. So while the allure of AI-generated content and the potential for passive income are enticing, it's important for new marketers to weigh their options carefully. Now, here are a few considerations. Foundational skills such as mastering the basics of marketing and copywriting are fundamental. Now, before venturing into the world of AI, honing these important skills ensures a strong understanding of the craft. Now, when it comes to understanding your audience, building a deep understanding of who you're selling to is paramount. AI can assist you with content creation, but the human touch in understanding your audience intimately is irreplaceable and very important. Finally, relying solely on producing GPTs as a source of income is a huge risk. Having a diversified skill set ensures adaptability in a dynamic marketplace. So to sum up, while GPT stores offer a fascinating glimpse into the future, new marketers and copywriters may find greater success by sticking to the basics. Foundational skills, a deep understanding of your audience, and a diversified skill set in marketing and copywriting are the pillars of online success. All right? Not for a moment am I now saying you should ignore the opportunities that AI GPT stores represent, not at all. What I'm saying is that keeping it in context and not getting carried away with it all and with all the hype is extremely important. If it interests you, keep a watching eye on the subject, even make it a part, maybe 20% of your strategy to make money online, just a percentage. So as the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. By ignoring tried and tested strategies such as marketing and copywriting, the skills there, you could find yourself 6 months down the road with very little to show, unfortunately, for your efforts. Now, bear in mind, the competition is fierce. And if you haven't yet developed some basic marketing and copywriting skills, quite honestly, your chances of competing successfully are very limited before you even get out of the gate. So my conclusion is not to rule out the possibility of making money with AI and GPT stores, but approach with caution, okay? And make sure you do the necessary groundwork to give yourself the best chance of success. So now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, success often lies in mastering the fundamentals. All right, so we'll talk soon. That's it for now. Ciao, and I hope the video was helpful. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.